Have you ever set a goal in your mind that you really wanted to accomplish, but for some reason, it doesn't matter how long you think about it or for how long you sit down, you just can't seem to put in the work? Whether that's finally leaving your job and making that money online, whether it's getting in the gym, you know you want to lose weight, you know you want to make money, but for some reason you just can't put in the damn work. Then if you watch till the end of this video, I'm about to explain exactly how I was able to hack my mind and how now I'm able to live my dream life, make money online, be in my best physical shape, all by changing this right here. No, I'm not talking about releasing traumas. I'm not talking about like journaling, meditating and sitting in silence and all those other things. Instead, what I'm about to suggest is something that is so powerful, it's kind of scary. And it's something to do with the law of attraction. It's something to do with, instead of like chasing your goals constantly, it's about bringing your goals to you. Because it should never feel like you're really pulling teeth out, right? You shouldn't have to really force yourself to sit there and work on your business. You should just want to work on your business. You shouldn't have to force yourself to like get up and go to the gym every day. Like you should just want to go to the gym. So all these different things are going on that you want, and you keep questioning why you aren't getting the results that you want. And I guarantee you this one thing that I'm about to suggest will change this. All you need to do is remember this one simple thing. And this is something that my millionaire mentor taught me. He said to me, Amon, thoughts are like things, right? Everything that you think of in your mind, it's like a physical thing. It stays there in your mind. It becomes an actual object almost, if you like, right? It sits there, it stays. So what you think about is what you become. So if I just continuously think of myself as a lazy piece of shit who's fat, who doesn't deserve to make money online, or believes that like money is bad, all these different things, then of course I'm not going to change. Of course I'm not going to put in the work. I can't try and change my external environment if I don't change like my internal beliefs in the first place, right? So bearing that in mind, all you need to do is write down your goals. Be very specific with what you want. If you want to make money, write down how much money. If you want to lose weight or put on weight or muscle, put down how much you want to lose, how much muscle you want to gain. If you want to find a relationship, then write down exactly what you want in that relationship. Describe the person that you want. So be very specific with your goals, and then just think that they're already in existence right now. And it's something that most 8 and 9 figure entrepreneurs that I've spoken with and that I've seen speak about this, they don't want anyone else to know because they've done it themselves, and it's like, it's mind blowing, right? It really is powerful shit. So write down your goals, think that you already have them, and then see what emotional blocks come up. For some people, it may be like you can't make money online, or you can't make more money because like money is bad, right? That's a belief that some people have been brought up with. And you need to believe that, in fact, the opposite is true, that money is good. And in fact, for you to achieve your goals, the only way you can do that is if you believe that money is good for you. So just by believing that everything you want is already in existence, you'll start like just feeling shit, right? You'll feel it in the back of your head, you'll feel it in your gut, in your heart, somewhere in your body. It's different for everyone. For myself, it's in my heart, because I know, and you know as well, what it feels like to not have what you want, because that's what life is probably like for you right now. But the feeling of what it would feel like, that's something that's new. That's something that you haven't experienced. So if you can think about that, and if you can remember that, the key is remembering it multiple times throughout the day. It's like how deja vu works, but for your future instead of like your past, right? You kind of like remember your future, and you'll start having these visualizations. That's another big thing, visualization, and really seeing what you want in existence before it happens. And being specific with that as well, all the way down to the senses of what's going on around you when you are living that life. Make it as realistic as possible. And you should feel something, right? You should feel something. And if you don't feel something inside, you're doing something wrong. Your goals may not be high enough, or they may not be specific enough either. You can't just say like, I want to make money. You want to really get narrow with your goals. Next thing, once you've done that, once you've gotten used to the feeling of what it would feel like to live your exact life right now, you need to practice remembering that feeling multiple times throughout the day, as many times as you can throughout the day. And you'll almost like start to rewire things in your mind. I don't even know the science behind all this. This is complete bro science, but you'll start to really like change the way that you think. It's kind of scary. You'll think with alignment of how that future you would think, right? So when you struggle to go to the gym, if you just think about what it would feel like when you have a six-pack, when you have a chiseled body and people are really complimenting you for your physique and the way that you look, you think about what that would feel like and you remember that, it should be easy to go to the gym for you. Now, for some of you, if you haven't done this before, the likelihood is that you're probably going to feel that this feeling that you get, it's not a good feeling, and that's normal because you're not used to it. It's supposed to be new, it's supposed to be kind of unknown, and the reason why is because it's one of those emotional blocks that I spoke about earlier will come up and try and prevent you from making that happen, right? So for myself, big emotional block that I had to overcome was, if I was to make all of this money that I want to make, if I did that, I'd have to like lose touch with my family. I'd have to like abandon all my friends and forget about all my loved ones. And it makes sense now why I'd struggle to put in the work, and I did. I struggled to get up and sit down and put in the work. Even when I would try and like lock myself in my room, I still couldn't sit there. I'd self-sabotage. I'd just go on YouTube instead and watch like old videos from like DDG or the YouTuber I was watching at the time. And I'd procrastinate, I'd self-sabotage. Because why would I put in the work if I believe that if I achieve my goals, I'm just going to lose my connection with my family, my friends, and my loved ones? I don't want to do that. No one wants to do that. But if I believe the opposite is true, if I believe that the only way that I can strengthen my relationship with my family and my loved ones is by becoming this new version of me, then I'm going to work hard. And I'm going to work harder than I've ever had to work before, because I know it's the only path and the only route for me. So that's really the key. That's something that not a lot of people speak about. And people speak about visualizations, but they don't tell you how to do it. So I'll tell you how, right? Just do that. Write down your goals. Be specific. Think about what it would feel like to live like that already. When you achieve your goals, get used to those feelings and convince yourself the opposite of the emotional blocks that come up. And then just repeat. Keep thinking of it. Keep thinking it's already there. Keep thinking it's already in existence. And lo and behold, it really will. Like, it's kind of crazy. Even that picture like behind me there, that is in the Dubai Marina. And I went to Dubai actually in September of 2024, last year, a couple of months back. And the view from the apartment that I stayed at was that exact view of the marina. I wish I had a pic that it's kind of crazy how this shit works. The universe has no choice but to make things work in your favor and work for you instead of against you, which is probably how you're operating right now. So give this a go and stay consistent with it. If you want to get more detailed, then you can write your own life vision script. I made a video on how I brainwashed myself and made my life vision script, which is, again, another thing that every single 8 and 9 figure entrepreneur I know does, but doesn't share. If you want to learn more about that, just click on another video on the channel and it'll explain that. I'll even link it like right here or something, or beneath this video, so you can watch that. So stay consistent with it, do the inner work, and good things will come your way.